So this is a little camp I like to do now and again. It's these two sisters here. There's a bunch of other mobs here, but this camp just consists of these two. The difference between these two and the rest is that they drop a sword each. Oops. That none of the other mobs here drop. And it's worth 11.5 platinum, which is a crap load, especially at these levels. I started here around 25. I think you can start a little earlier. Depends on your class and your ability to solo. And then the initial pull, you're gonna have to do 2 at a time, like I'm doing now. Both of them. I just always do both of them at a time because I am kiting, so there's no reason not to. But some of the other classes, they're going to need to break the camp. So kill one and then wait a little while and kill the other one. And then when the first one respawns, pull it before the second one respawns so that they can keep them separated. But they are wood elves. And so when you kill them, you're going to go ahead and lose some factions, some good race factions. I think they all consist of the Wood Elf area, so it's only going to affect you if you go to the Wood Elf town, Kelton. Shouldn't affect you if you're in, I got caught, but getting caught's not a big deal. Just took me to 98%, so they're blues. They've been blue for a few levels now. So they don't really do that much damage to me. I'm nice and higher than them, and as long as I don't stand there and try to fight them, I can get away. So I'm pretty aggressive when I do it. I don't worry about getting caught, and I just try to get in close and land my dot every time. That one hurt. I only got hit once, but it took like 5%. But anyways, in the long scheme of things, it really doesn't hurt. So I just try to land my dots every time, especially, or I'm including my a close range dot. I think this is the best place to farm platinum at these levels. It's a lot of platinum. Sometimes I run into other classes here, or just other people. Camping this place, and they're higher than me, and they're still doing this. I'm thinking they're high enough to where they're not getting experience, so they're just doing it for the money, and that's how good it is. Probably until you're about 50, and I'm sure there's plenty of other things that'll make better money, like giants are a good source of money. But these being so low, if you're a high level, you can just kill them really quickly with 0 risk. Oh, there's somebody right there, probably waiting for my spawn. That guy. We'll see what he wants after this. I'm sure he's waiting for it. But I've been here for a little while. Maybe an hour. The experience isn't that great for me. Okay, see, I killed one of them, so this chick's gonna run. I'll just finish her off real quick. Slap on my regen. So they always drop a sword. This one dropped a belt too. Most of the time they drop the belt. So if they drop a sword and a belt, and then there's another little piece of trash. So that's nice. I like to keep the swords in this bag. This bag is weight reduction. Let's see what he wants here. I wanted to Wanted to wait for the boat to come next time the boat comes, and I'll just hop on because it's a 30-minute wait for the boat in any particular direction. Like you'll see the boat every 15 minutes, but it'll be going one direction or the other. So if it just passed your direction, you're gonna wait 30 minutes. So these are like 1.5 platinum each for the belts, and sometimes I sell them to noobs for 5 platinum, but I'm like stocked up on my other character, so I don't need more. I get way too many. And then these are 11.5 platinum, so you get about 13 platinum per kill. The hell's that? And you get 2 kills, which is 26, and then you get some other trash that'll just fill in the gaps there. And then that reduces my weight when I sell all of that off. You can see my weight here. I'm 80 out of 91, so it'll just keep accumulating due to the cash that I'm getting. I've been here a little over an hour, and I already have like 225 platinum. I did have a little bit when I got here. No, I didn't. Well, yeah, I had 10 platinum when I got here, so it's not much at all. What happens is the copper starts weighing a lot. And then what I'll usually do is when I'm about 500 is I'll pick it up and I'll just destroy it so that I can fit more platinum. I don't like to destroy money. But you don't want to leave either. You're gonna lose your camp. You leave here to run to the bank or to run. Even if butcher block is like right there, you're gonna have to wait for the boat, which is 30 minutes. So leaving here, you're gone for a minimum of 30 minutes, and you're gonna lose your camp. It's hard to get this camp. Oftentimes I come here and there's people already here. This guy right here, this guy was here before me, and then he left for some reason. Now he's back. Probably had to go to the bank or something. But he was saying that this guy was stealing his mobs. So a lot of people will have to split the camp. They'll kill one, and while they're killing the one will spawn. And then what they'll do is after they kill the other one, they'll go grab it. And, I've always talked about nice etiquette here. But it looks like this guy was... according to this guy, he was spamming it over the channel, or over the zone, and he said that this guy was stealing his mobs, and then what happened is he accidentally pulled too many somehow, because he's KOS here, so all these other mobs will just kill him if he gets too close. He pulled too many and he died, and I think he was embarrassed, so he logged off or something for a while. Eventually this guy logged out. I came over here, I've been killing, and then this guy came back, but he hasn't messed with me, and it might be due to the fact that I grabbed both at once, and so I'm killing them both at once. Now you can't tag a mob, but it's whoever does more damage. So if you wanted to, you could probably steal one of them from me, because I'm sure, especially if I have aggro, he could probably just load into one mob and steal it from me. But he's just been over there chilling, killing these other mobs, so he's probably waiting for me to leave, but he's got bad rep, so I'm just going to let this guy have it, and then they can have their own drama. He might try to come back and steal it because he's been here longer. I don't know. I don't really care. I never really delete silver. So copper weighs the most, silver weighs a little less, gold weighs a little less, platinum weighs a little less. So I don't mind deleting copper because it takes 1,000 copper for 1 platinum. So I don't mind deleting that. This one, I shouldn't mind deleting silver either, but it doesn't really save you that much weight. If I had like an absolute crap load of it, like 1,000 or more, I might delete it. It would be 10 platinum though. So I don't know. But if deleting this 10 platinum allowed me to stay here a little longer and to get another, 50 or 100 platinum from the swords, then, it'd be worth it, not losing the camp and doing that. But usually I just delete the copper. I'm going to leave here soon, so I'm not worried about deleting anything right now. The boat should be here soon. I'm not exactly sure where it is, but the last time I saw it, I want to say it was about not quite 20 minutes ago. So this is my last pull. I'll just do this last one, and then I'll stand by the dock for probably 5 minutes or so, just to make sure I don't miss the boat. I don't want to be in the middle of a pull and then the boat shows up, and then I can't kill him in time. And then I missed the boat, and then it's another 30 minutes. So we'll pull these guys again here. I wasn't prepared. So I'll usually do my single target to pull them. Oh, fuck. So he went AFK. That's okay. I'll catch the boat on the way back. So I'm just gonna bail. I'm just gonna catch the boat and call it. But anyways, you can see the kind of money that it makes, the potential that it makes. It's really good. And I'm just gonna take the boat back over here. And we'll call it a day. I'll go to the bank and change out all my platinum. At the bank, you can, the bank will chip you up, and we'll probably go get some kiting in. That's only good for so long. They're not giving me that much experience anymore. I think they were giving me 4 experience per pull, which isn't too bad. 4 experience per pull. It just takes about 25 pulls to level. That's pretty good, considering they spawn every 6 minutes. So you'll spend a couple hours there, to level. But I'm in this hell level still. Now that I've been talking about what seems like forever, and so I'm only getting like 2%. I think every once in a while it gives me 3%. Like every 3rd pull or something, it gives me 3%, and so it's a little brutal. I might go back next level and do some more. It just really depends on the faction situation. I don't want to get too low on that faction. I had a cushion because I am an elf, and the factions that I'm losing for killing them are elf factions. So I was already like really high in their regards, and then I'm pretty much on the brink. I think if I lose like another level of faction, then they're not gonna sell to me or let me buy from them anymore, and I don't want to get that low. There are ways to raise your faction, but it's a lot slower to raise it than to lower it. So I'm just trying to avoid that. But yeah, I think I might take a break, level up my trade skills. I've been looking into doing that so I can have a way to make some money in the future. Because I don't know what else I'm going to do for money until I'm like around 50. I don't really need money as a bard, because I can pretty much do what I do gearless. But there you have it. I'm just going to run to the bank and do some stuff. So it's a nice little spot for platinum.